Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Sparkle City Sessions. This is episode 2, everybody.
Episode 2 of season 8.
Yeah, I'm here with Mr. Paul Topless.
And I'm here with Mr. Rocco Dawson.
And we're both here with...
Hello.
This is Twisty Chris.
All right, there we go, in unison. Hey, guess what?
What?
We're live on video now.
I don't believe it.
I could barely believe it.
I can't contain myself.
And Chris is in the middle, and he's promised not to dream he's skiing, so we're happy about that.
Well, his hand is very close to my knee right now.
Well, knee's okay.
Knee's fine.
Knee's fine.
Hey, what are we doing today?
We're talking to Twisty Chris, I think, is what we're doing, right?
Yeah, why not?
Everybody.
Well, let me give an intro real fast. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Sparkle City Sessions here in downtown Spartanburg, South Carolina, from the fabulous Freight Yard. Hey, we're here with Twisty Chris, and we're going to get in here and get involved in just a little bit. But let me tell you about other restaurants here.
Yep.
We got Willie Taco.
Yep.
We got the Flock Shop. And every one of them is good, and they're all centrally located.
You forgot Venus Pie.
And Venus Pie, that's right. You know, I was there the first day Venus Pie opened.
That's a long time ago, though, isn't it?
It was around 95 or something like that. And I used to draw on their menus and sell them. I'd go to Kinko's. I'd draw on the back of a menu. I'd go to Kinko's, print it out, come back over and sell it for $1 or $2 to people and buy me something to eat, dude.
For those of you not from Spartanburg, Kinko's is not a copy shop where you go and copy rather rude drawings for your friends.
No,
Kinko's. No, it's not that.
It's not that anymore.
It's the FedEx shop.
It is the FedEx shop now.
The FedEx store. They're on the end of East Main.
Yes, y'all. So, Chris, how are you doing, sir?
Great, Rocco. How are you?
I'm good. We got you talking through a mic today.
Hey, yeah, I'm talking through a mic today.
He's like a sports commentator. I think it's going to get exciting, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be jumping up and down and pointing.
Yes. That way you can hear me on the TV.
On the TV, yes.
On the TV
on
screen.
The telly. Are you on the telly today, Chris?
On the telly.
Now, tell me something. So we don't have taxes on our TV. Do you guys have taxes on your TVs?
Yes.
In
yes.
England?
Let me tell you about the TV in England. We still only have 4 channels, don't you know? No, we don't. No, we don't. We have cable and satellite, just like you guys. But every television that is bought in a store, you have to register your name, address, details, inside leg measurement, and underpants size, so the government can come around and take £130 a year off you.
Really?
And if you don't pay your £130 a year, then that is a fine of £1,000, and if you don't pay that, you're in jail.
Well, that makes me think of a tea party. But anyway, all right. So let's get into it. All right, we've introduced ourselves.
Yeah. Why is Chris here? What have we brought him here for in the end?
I think we brought him here so we could introduce him to the people. But a lot of people know him already.
They do.
You know, he was a big deal in Florida.
Big deal.
A big deal. And he used to play with a band called Green Jelly. How about that?
Green Jello.
Jello. Do I get that wrong every time? Or is it either or?
Either or, really.
Yeah, you get sued for one, you don't for the other.
Yeah, that was it.
Right.
Tell us the story.
Yeah, tell us the story on that.
Just start with Green Jello and go from there.
Well, let's tell everybody this is our drummer for our good band here. You've got 3 of us together here.
This is the most nepotistic episode you have viewed or listened to yet.
That's right. That might not be the last.
No.
But anyway, Chris, tell us about how you got. First off, before we get into a little bit of background, tell us how you got that gig, the Green Jelly gig.
Okay. It will start when I was younger. When I was like a young teenager and I was playing drums in my bedroom, I would set up my stuffed animals on my bed. What are you doing down there? Hey.
Okay, check it out. Hey, hold on now. I got you.
I would set up my stuffed animals on my bed and I would play drums to them as a concert in my make-believe world, but I would play that along with Green Jello, usually to 3 Little Pigs cassette single. And I sent a tape of me playing along with that tape to because back then bands would have like their address right to us in their tape details or whatever. So I'd write to them and they wrote back. Lead singer wrote back and said, "Hey, you should start a band." And I'm like, "Well, I'm not that good." He's like, "Neither are we. Start one anyway." Fast forward decades later.
Set the bar high.
Yeah. So I did. So decades later, we found each other on Facebook, and he said he was starting the band back up, The original drummer is in Tool, so he obviously wouldn't play for Green Jello anymore.
Well, I got to say though, there was a lot of members in that band.
Oh yeah,
Well, yeah.
hundreds.
Is it like some kind of revolving door policy?
Yeah. So, and there for this reunion, I was the 421st member, and I was the drummer for like a lot of Southeast shows for on and off for quite a few years. Yeah, it was so much fun though.
I bet.
The previous incarnation of the Sparkle City Rockets, the UK version from whence I came, we ran for 22 years, and we got through quite a few members as well. So you just watch your step, young man.
Well, we had a buddy of ours on here who was with Blackfoot for a little bit.
That's right.
And they've got almost as many members as Green Jelly.
Yeah, but nobody's allowed to talk about it.
I guess not. You know what? I don't care.
It's a real shame. You know, Kenny's a great guy.
Kenny's a wonderful person.
He's a fantastic vocalist. He's a fantastic guitarist, and those Blackfoot guys.
Well, I don't want to say.
Let's not carry on.
Yeah. Let's. That's already been done and over with, and we wish the best to Kenny and everybody associated with Blackfoot. And I grew up with Blackfoot and Southern rock music. My brother loved it. I got burnt out on it pretty quick, but I still love Bob Seger. I got to tell you, I still love Bob Seger. I like Blackfoot and all that stuff too, but if Bob Seger comes on, I'm cranking it up.
Is that because of your Hollywood Nights?
No. That's because I like all this stuff. I really do.
No, I get you.
Come to Papa is my favorite
you.
song, but the Night Moves, all that stuff.
Bob
all great.
Seger's music seems to have been something that's always been in my background. We weren't really exposed to a lot of that kind of music, or if we were, we didn't really know who it was. We our musical landscape in the UK is very, very different, and.
Sorry, we're on video. I had to do it now.
I don't know.
Okay, yeah.
Children never perform with children and animals.
That was good.
I'm not sure.
I'll get you back in a few minutes.
Yeah, sure.
There we go.
All right, so
carry on.
yeah, no, we was listening to your story about Bob Seger and how you guys didn't get most of that over there.
Well, we did, but it was kind of more in the background, and it was something that has been subconscious. I didn't realise how much I loved Bob Seger until about 20 years ago. When I really started paying attention to his kind of rock music, and it's like, I know all these songs. Why do I know them? Because they've been on the radio. I just wasn't up front and in your face.
Well, he's a great guy, great artist from the 80s and 70s and even 60s, I guess, wasn't he? I don't know, I can't remember.
So,
but,
Chris, you were down in Florida, and you ended up in a bunch of Green Jello.
Well, tell us about your. So you had bands. You had bands before that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, tell us about that a little bit.
Okay. My first bands were here in Spartanburg. Are
you a Spartanburg native?
Yes.
Okay, where was you born at?
I was born at Spartanburg Regional Hospital.
Okay, there you go. True Spartanburg native, guys. True Spartanburg native.
Real Spartanburg.
I think Spartanburg Regional. It might have been Mary Black, but I think it was Spartanburg Regional.
Most people born there, I guess. Born. All right, keep on going.
Oh, okay, yeah. So I grew as I was growing up. I was obsessed with like performing like New Kids on the Block, the Smurfs record, the Monkees. I wanted to do all of that combined, and I would do little concerts in my living room. The whole Green Jello thing started when I would send them letters.
How old were you when that happened?
When I would do the concerts in my living room? I was like 17.
No, the Green Jello.
The Green Jello thing, when I first started sending them letters, I was about 14.
Okay, 14.
Yeah.
So that's one of your first incidents into the rock and roll foyer.
So at 14, you'd kind of gotten over the Smurf phase.
Never got over it, but
Smurfette's a hard habit to kick, brother.
Smurf in USA.
Hey, once you've got smurfed, you never smurf back, brother.
Wrong.
Are you not? Are you?
Smurf for me.
Is that about a smurf enough too?
So
let's not get into smurf language here.
So I would. So me and my friends started a punk band at the time. Me and some of the friends from high school started a punk band together, and we were called Feedback. We would play even at Zapata's over there, different places like that. And at the same time, I was also.
Hey, caramba.
And I was also at the same time drumming for a band at a country music line dancing place called Country Time USA.
Are you sure it was called that?
Yeah,
I'm
100%
sure.
positive.
I think somewhere along the lines that might have been misconstrued somewhere. I do feel a little bit of deja vu going on right now.
Yeah. Like, did I already say that?
Oh.
So yeah, those are my first two bands kind of at the same time. Oh, he hit record.
It's working.
Did
yeah,
he?
yeah, it's working.
He's
this time.
He's a professional.
Did you hit that?
Hey!
I told you
hey.
I'd get you back.
Hey! All right, okay.
Yeah, we are genuinely interested in what you've got to say, Chris. I have to tell you.
No. All right, so Chris, 14. You're in a pretty famous band traveling the southeast.
I wasn't in Green Jello when I was 14.
That's
no,
what you just said, though.
No.
No, I was sending them.
You should pay
tapes.
attention.
Oh, you were sending them things when you were
yeah.
14.
I was sending them naughty pictures.
No.
Getting them copied at Kinko.
No.
Kinko. You got to add an S on that if it don't work. But anyway. All right, now
Yep. So no laughing. Okay, so I did that, and then with the band Feedback Precinct, just like local punk bands, and then me and some friends, we discovered hardcore, so we started 100 Acre Forest, and then I joined the Air Force.
You did. Well, thank you for your service, sir. How long did you spend in the old military?
6 years. I did 2001 to 2007.
And what'd you get out? What were you when you got out?
What rank? I was staff sergeant.
Staff sergeant.
Yes.
What did you get up to? What was your profession in the Air Force?
I was a crew chief on a KC-135. So that's the airplanes that fly and refuel other airplanes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you were in the air. You wasn't on a battleship or nothing.
No, it was Air Force.
Okay, so you're in the air and you're
So you were hanging onto a strap.
So
you were
Yes.
hanging onto a
Yeah,
strap,
and
shouting,
while it was flying.
"Throw that hose out! Throw that hose out! Make sure you hit his bucket!"
wait,
the British accent. It was awesome.
Take it easy here. We got a red line we got to watch out for, you know.
So, but yeah, I did that. But while I was in Florida, I was stationed in Florida, and while I was in there, I played in more bands down there.
Did you?
Yeah.
Now it's cool playing on the Air Force Base. Look, when I lived in Columbia, I was had the opportunity to go with a funk band to the little Air Force Base down there, and I'm gonna tell you, I know that they're really super, they're tight with their security, but that van got in super easy. I'm gonna tell you, the van I was in got in super easy, brother. And I'm telling you, the cats I was with, I don't even know they should have been in
They
there.
shouldn't have been there.
Probably not without not getting vetted first. But no, I ended up playing with that band too for probably 4 or 5 months, and
Until you had all your guitars stolen.
yeah, until I had all my stuff stolen by their bass player or probably the whole band. I don't know who
They stole your stuff?
stole everything. Stole my roommate's stuff. My roommate was asleep at the time in his room in Columbia, South Carolina. Get your stuff together, or give me my stuff back. One or the other.
Yeah, it's out there somewhere.
But anyway, besides all that, okay, so you're in the Air Force. You're playing some stuff in the Air Force. You get out. What you doing?
Yeah, so when I get out of the Air Force, I was in kind of two bands at that time. I was in a garage punk band, kind of like the Sonics, called Voyeurs. We were called the Voyeurs because the house we practiced at was next to the house that they filmed for a website called Voyeur Dorm. So take with that what you will.
I don't know what Voyeur Dorm
I
is.
lost my passcode for that one.
And then me and one of my other friends that was in the Air Force with me started a rockabilly band called Sergeant the Airman. So we'd wear flight suits and sing songs about airplanes and play rockabilly music.
So okay.
Yeah.
Now I had a buddy who was in the Navy and was on the aircraft carriers on deck. And like if a plane crashed and caught on fire, he's like one of the guys that go out there and take care of it.
Oh wow! Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't do that.
Did he sing the song?
I'm surprised Tree Frog didn't even fall off the boat. That's what I'm surprised.
Okay, so that's one person who I would never have imagined to have
Navy
done
guy.
any kind of
Navy guy.
Well,
yeah.
good old Tree Frog.
So his name is
he's
Tree
a character.
Frog?
He's a
Well,
character.
he's a character, all right. He told me a story one time that I could tell you that I'll tell eventually on the podcast, but it ain't gonna be today. I know. And let's just say it's got a couple of Superman in it.
Yeah, we've only just been renewed, so let's not do that right now.
Yeah. Let's not get canceled right away. All right, so you're back. You're what band are you in after the Army or after the
so
Air
after
Force?
the Air Force, I was doing Voyeurs and Sergeant the Airman, kind of back and forth for a little bit, and
you moved away, right?
I stayed in Florida after I got out of the Air Force. I just stayed in Florida because I was in my mid-20s and I was in Florida. Why would I? Here?
Florida's. Where in Florida were you living?
I was in Tampa Bay area, Clearwater.
Well, that's a little bit better than where I was.
Where were you?
Orlando.
Yeah, way better.
It was very, very oppressive in Orlando, heat-wise, and driving-wise, too. Crazy drivers in Orlando.
Yeah.
Well, worse than South Carolina.
I rarely drove while I was down there. If I drove at all, I really didn't drive at all because it's crazy for me to drive anyway, somewhat in certain areas and times of day and stuff like that. So I'm real cautious about it. But scary stuff. Clearwater's awesome though.
Yeah, Clearwater was great. It was beautiful. It was just time to
we got
get
a
out.
crazy bridge down there though. Isn't that bridge?
The Skyway Bridge.
Yeah,
dude, that's
thing's
that
fun.
one that looks like it's almost vertical from the sun.
It's so fun to drive over.
thanks.
Yeah.
It's the most fun is when you're driving over it right as a cruise ship is going underneath it because it looks like it's like that far. It's probably not that far, but it looks like it's about to hit it, and it's awesome.
I used to live in Charleston, South Carolina, in like the mid-'90s, and they had the worst bridge there. It's like a 2-lane, one going one way, one going the other way, and there was barely enough for a beetle bug, a VW bug on one side, man. It was so dangerous.
This is the one they've not long since replaced.
Yeah,
isn't it?
that's the one. They replaced that one because it was just, oh man, it was. You had to balls of steel to drive over that thing, man. And right when you come into Charleston, there's always a cop sitting there too. So it's like, oh, there you go.
So in Florida, you're playing in some rockabilly bands, and
and then from after Sergeant the Airman, we kind of we kept playing, but then one of our members joined back into the Air Force, so he would deploy and stuff. And me and some friends started a joke band called Twisty Chris and the Puddin' Packs.
What?
And we were based on doing the twist because it's just stupid and easy, and it lasted a very long time.
That's online. Can you listen to that stuff online?
Yes, you can.
All right. Is all your stuff that you previously done online?
Voyeurs is online. Twisty Chris is online. The other band I'm about to tell you about, Nerds Raging, is online. Nerds Raging was a hardcore punk band.
Hold on.
I've seen some great Twisty Chris videos online. I can tell you, get on YouTube, see if you can find the shark fin shuffle. No, the what?
Stingray Shuffle.
Stingray Shuffle. That's the one.
Well, you know what time it is, right? It's time to say how much we love the Freight Yard, and that's where we're at filming. We're filming live. We're filming it live at the Freight Yard.
We're filming, recording live. We're sitting here. It's getting
are.
darker. It's a beautiful evening again outdoors. I don't know how many more outdoors evenings we're going to get where we can do this, but we've got plenty of places to go, courtesy of Cribs.
Yeah.
And
I'd like to big shout out to new dad, Mr. Kenneth Cribb.
Yeah.
We love him severely over here. Not to mention that you could go Willie Tago, all these great places. We've said them. We'll talk about them, but go check them out if you're in Spartanburg. And there's a lot of good music in Spartanburg. Don't pass on it. So Twisty Chris, tell us about Nerd. I saw something online the other day about the Nerd band there.
The Nerd band, yeah. So Nerds Raging, we had a robot singer, and I
had a robot.
Yeah,
I am a robot.
And I was a dinosaur drummer. I would light my drums on fire, throw them in the audience, all this stuff that you expect me to do.
You were lucky, man. You're lucky y'all didn't pull a Great White on.
Oh, yeah.
Man, all we wanted the whole time was a cease and desist letter, and we never got one. We have so many unlicensed covers, and it never happened.
It only takes 1 3rd-degree burn to go to jail, I'm going to tell you, if you were causing it.
Nerds Raging should have been in a lot of trouble. We had a lot of fun. And those were kind of the last of the bands that I was in Florida.
And when did you move back to Spartanburg? It's been recently, right?
Yeah, 2 years ago.
Okay.
Robin's my wife. She and I met around 2015, 2016.
Did y'all meet in Florida?
Yeah. Yep.
That's right.
No, it's okay. I didn't talk about it this time on the podcast.
That deja vu again.
Yeah, it's wow. So and she's an excellent singer too. She's from the Detroit area.
Yeah,
she sung with Kenny Rogers twice on the Christmas special, which is pretty rad. Yeah,
that's cool.
But yeah, she and I met, and we lived in a hippie commune in Gulfport, Florida, and we moved out of there, started living together at a normal people's house, and went to Bible college, moved up here, and now I'm in Spartanburg.
And you are I want to say, not a youth director, but a music director of sorts, right?
Close, yeah. I'm a pastor and I'm a production coordinator. So
At a local church here
Yeah.
in town. Not allowed to say for some reason, but anyway.
If you've seen any of these churches of this kind and what they do on a Sunday, then
They're very progressive.
The productions are pretty amazing. I mean,
Yeah, really good
yeah,
production.
Chris sent us a video a couple of weeks ago of what was going on here and now on Sunday morning, and it was like watching something on MTV. It was that good. You know, the production is amazing.
Well, I used to play with a drummer. What was his name? Braddock, his last name. I can't remember his first name. Philip Braddock, and he's a light guy. He's a lighting guy, and he goes around to all these big churches like that, and they like call him. They're like, "Hey, come over and do our lights and stuff," and
Right.
he knows all the stuff. He used to play drums. He's a really good drummer, but he kind of only hears out of one ear, so it's kind of weird. He always had to wear headphones when he played with us. He's a good guy, but crazy lighting. You guys got crazy lighting at these places, and big screens that you can project stuff on.
Big
and all that stuff.
stages too.
Yeah, huge stages.
Yeah.
You could throw a rock and not hit somebody. It's crazy.
I do all the time. It's awesome.
I'm not saying that this is exactly what it's like, but if any of you have watched Righteous Gemstones, you know that's the kind of production we're talking about.
He's bounded down, maybe. I don't know.
I don't think we do the jetpacks and fly around.
Don Johnson's not his father either.
Oh man, that's a great show.
We're
though.
having big fun.
Oh yes, and we're losing the light as well. It's time is getting on, tempus fugit, as they said in
Yeah.
ancient Roman.
But you know what's
We
cool?
have the artificial light.
We have light.
It's
Thomas,
great.
Thomas is shedding his light on us.
Thomas.
We are bathing in his glory.
Thank you, Thomas.
Thank you.
Man. I had a severe joke in my head that just had to run through. I don't want to say it out loud because this is a family show, kind of.
And we don't edit much.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, once again, you are on the Sparkle City Sessions, listening to episode 2 of the podcast, season 8. We're happy to be here for you, and you know.
Well, yeah, we've just got a few more minutes to go as well in this episode, and you know, I'd like to thank Chris for coming along, and Thomas, who is going to be an essential part of our crew here
and
now.
going forward for sure.
Yeah, we could not be doing this next step of our enterprise without him, and we're very, very grateful. And please remember, if you have any kind of way to donate to the podcast as a sponsor or even buy our merchandise, it's all very, very welcome.
Exactly. Yeah. Like you said, because now that we're video, we can put your sign or anything you want to promote behind us, as long as it's
We can hold up little
not too crazy.
little cards on sticks every now and again.
Yeah, I mean, I'll even dance a jig for you if you want. You know,
A jig.
not really, but maybe. Anyway.
Okay.
Okay.
I was
So
so,
Chris-
excited
Chris-
about
Chris,
this jig.
how do
Hold on. You know, since Chris has been playing drums for us, he's really stepped up the game. He's standing and playing like a proper rockabilly.
That's because he hasn't got a chair.
Well, everybody, he's got a throne somewhere, you know.
Yeah, but they get loose, and the worst thing a drummer wants is a loose stool.
Well, especially on stage. You don't want to drop no stool on stage, I guess.
And we're back to rockers the other night. Let's skirt over that. Yeah, we were all a little bit under the weather and not through drink. I had some kind of COVID-style funk. Mr. Rocco here.
I'm just going to say I had something going through me that was very interesting, that my doctor said, hey, I never saw one of those before.
And it went.
I'm going to let you think
went.
about that. She was very impressed. She was...
She said, how did that great big thing come out of such a tiny one?
Well, that's what they usually say to me. You know, got that kind of effect on female
Listen,
doctors.
All I was going to do was ask Chris how he ended up with the Sparkle City Rockets.
He's wondering why he's with us now.
Well, so I think the first time I saw you guys was last Halloween, or around Halloween, in Inman at the hatchet stowing place.
Hatchet House?
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah,
The
over in
Hatchet
Inman.
House.
Yeah,
Over in Inman.
which I saw you
Standing there.
Delaney's, yeah.
Dilhaney's.
Yep, Delaney's. And and then after that I said, hey, by the way, I'll play drums. And they're like, okay, well, come over to Rocco's house.
Yeah.
And then I came to Rocco's house, and they never let me leave ever.
And then we found out he was a famous rockabilly drummer.
We Rick James'd him.
We did.
And put him in the closet and put cigarettes out on him.
Yeah.
In a sexual manner. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Don't do that. Don't put out cigarettes on people. This isn't War or anything
not unless
anymore.
it's in a sexual manner, of course.
No. It's wrong to do that nowadays. This isn't the 80s. The 80s are gone.
And I'm sitting here in my Nomex jacket.
But anyway, we're going to try to get you some music from Twisty Chris to listen to here tagged on the end of this episode.
Yeah.
And you can listen to everything that you've got online on Spotify, Apple, all that good stuff. Wherever you find great music, you can find stuff from me. And if you look on Facebook and online like that, you can find stuff from Sparkle City Rockets. But you can find stuff from me, Mark Rocco Dawson's Piedmont Bluesy, some other stuff. Everywhere you get music. Ladies and gentlemen, we've been here at the Freight Yard, recording live, downtown Spartanburg. This has been Sparkle City Sessions. I'm Mark Rocco Dawson.
I'm Paul Topolis.
And we were talking to...
And I'm Chris Pack.
Chris Pack. He's really enthused.
Twisty.
Hey, we'll catch you on the flip-flop. See you next time.